In this video, we'll talk about lifecycle hook in error phase. So in error phase, we also have one lifecycle hook, that is error callback, but this lifecycle hook contains two arguments. First is the error argument, second is the stack argument. Error argument is an object and the stack is a string, and this method calls when a descendant component throws an error in one of its callback. Basically, this lifecycle hook is used to catch an error that occurred in any of other lifecycle hooks. Okay, let's go and see this. I'm back to my VS Code, and this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explicitly throw a error in the child component. So I'm in the child component, and I'll say in the connected component, you know how we can throw the error. Use throw keyword and you can create the error using the new error constructor, and I'll say loading of child component failed. So I'm creating an error message right now. Loading of child component failed. So whenever the child component load, it throws this error, and as soon as it throws an error in the parent component, I'm gonna catch that error under the error callback. I'll say error callback. Error callback takes two arguments, error and stack, and we'll console the error message as well as the stack. So now whenever we load the child component, it will throw an error immediately in the console. You will see the error message and the stack. Stack is in the form of string that tells us while rendering which component you see this error. Okay, so let's deploy this component and see how it behaves. So I refresh the page, I'll clear my console, and now if I show the child, it will go to the creation phase of the child component, and under the child component we already explicitly throwing an error in the connected callback. So now as I click on show child, it go to the child constructor, it go to the child connected callback, and it immediately throws an error, and that error is printing in the lifecycle parent component under the error callback, and the stack it's showing okay, this error is coming from this component, child component, and then it continue the execution of child render callback and the parent render call. Okay, so this is how you can capture the error. You can store this error and show on the screen whichever way you want, and to store, you already know you need to store it into a variable and use that variable onto the screen. So this is how your error callbacks work, or how your error lifecycle phase works. So till now we covered the mounting phase, unmounting phase, and the error phase. So we are left with the render method now. So in the next video we'll talk about render method. So I'll see you in the next video.